Greetings and welcome, one and all. Oh, goodness, we have been dreading this upcoming session because Josh keeps telling us that he hopes we won't die.
Josh isn't the only one saying it either.
Yeah, RML, you're not helping at all.
Yeah,
Silence.
I'm looking out for your well-being.
I gave her a little peek at the notes, and I'm kind of regretting that.
That was enough, apparently, for her to send us all into a panic. Thanks, Josh. GG.
Hey, everyone.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't make it out of this alive, it's been an honor playing with you all. And Josh?
And okay, now we're guaranteed to die.
And, Josh? Have I ever told you how handsome you are?
Hey, pause off, lady. He's mine.
I ship
Hey.
it.
OTP.
Well, Voice will be joining us momentarily, we hope, probably in the next 10 minutes. But in the meantime, I'm sure that Josh has quite a lot to set up for the scene.
Oh yes, I've been working non-stop these past 3 days just to get this
Ready.
Just to get this ready.
You spoil us rotten, man.
Mm-hmm. Praise
And
be
we
to
love you
Josh.
for it.
Yeah, and I'm trying, and personally, I think I'm actually, and no joke here, I think I might actually legitimately have something wrong with me, because it appears that every time that we have one of these sessions, I have an insomnia attack.
Oh no. We are so sorry.
I don't know. I think I might want to go to the doctor or something, because I'm not sure what it is, because I've been having it's like in the days leading up to this, I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping.
Josh, I think I know exactly
It's probably
what it
because
is.
of all the hard work you do with preparation.
I think it's
Plus-
Disneyland. I think it's Disneyland syndrome. You're just too excited.
Not just excited, but all your thoughts are based on it, and
Yeah, let's just say it.
at
Yeah.
nighttime is when your mind is going to be...
Well,
Daytime is when your body races a lot, nighttime is when your mind is going to be racing a lot.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't able to fall asleep until 3 o'clock, and then I woke up in the middle of the night again. It's because my feet had this. Whenever I have these insomnia attacks, my feet had this tendency to like twitch. It's really weird. My feet twitched and my mind goes at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I just can't fall back asleep. So yeah, I only got like 5.
diagnose
I
you with
can only-
Disneyland
I
syndrome.
can only suggest to you then that see how you do after a few days after we played, and hopefully we finish this session one go, and see if you do better after that. If not, then yeah, I'd see a doctor.
Yeah. All right. Well, your sleep-deprived DM shall now start the game.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I don't like it when my friends aren't at their best, because that makes me sad.
You're a hypocrite, you know that? You have insomnia too.
Shut up! Don't tell the audience that.
Hey, hey, do you have any idea how many sessions that I've done when I've had literally like 2 hours of sleep?
Yeah, but that's by choice.
Anywho,
Anyways,
start.
Okay. Malbolge's journey had let the party severely depowered as they entered Maladomini. The dark proverbial suicide forest was filled with night twists, but they were able to evade encounters. They came across the Carnival Macabre, which would not allow them to enter unless they paid in souls, which the party reluctantly retrieved from the forest. An imp, eventually revealed to be Mephistopheles in disguise, came to them, and in exchange for Hana's whereabouts, they would have to endure torture for his pleasure. Beathurin and Amber both accepted his sick games and were led to the tent of Balzabul. Balzabul, thinking the party were stealing his pride, attacked them. During the fight, Hana was eaten by Balzabul, causing Arkath to abandon his devil-slaying sword and try to save her. This act eventually led to his redemption and to him ascending into the heavens. Possibly their hardest choices await them now. Due to the party being exhausted and beaten, they agreed it would be best to immediately head back to the mansion to recuperate. A bittersweet atmosphere permeates the area, along with a looming feeling of dread. What do you do?
Okay. Hana, I know you don't like them, but after your little visit with Balzabul, I believe you need a good long bath.
That I will agree to. However, where is Rovus and Rose?
Rose is in a coma.
Coma? She's sleeping?
That's the simplest way to put it. And Rovus is... Well, he's been ensorcelled.
Unconscious.
Hi!
Hey, there's the
I
voice.
swear you have the best timing.
Reason is never late, nor is it early. It arrives precisely
Shut
when it is needed most.
Up!
Okay, so what have I missed? Because again, my computer is being dumb.
Yeah, we just got the recap, and I said that everyone got back into the mansion immediately after the Balzabul. It's like you guys aren't going to the... I do not think your characters would have gone to the River Styx. I think you would have gone straight.
Yeah, no.
Not after that.
Nope. Okay,
Yeah, I
now,
wasn't kidding. Your timing was perfect, voice.
Yeah.
Okay, so just heads up, I'm on hotel Wi-Fi right now, so things might be a little slow rendering.
Okay.
You'll be okay, I think. Hana just asked where Rovus and Rose were, and she said Rose is in a coma, and she was about to answer where Rovus was.
Rovus is... Well, she looks sideways at Owen. He's been ensorcelled into a slumber.
Why would you do that? Who did that?
Owen did.
Really?
For brevity...
I thought he was the smart one.
Amber's not there. I'm just snickering outside.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to, for brevity's sake, can I just say that Faye explains what happened leading up to his being put into the... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. I understand your reasoning, Owen, but you care about these people, don't you?
Indeed.
And you want to keep them safe.
Indeed.
I know you don't like Rovus. I don't really like him either. But you're going to need him. You could put him back to sleep right after, but you're going to need him for Lolth. And trust may not be much of an issue. You can mistrust him all you want, but he's there to do a mission, not necessarily gain our trust, isn't he?
I must concur. We do need him for what we're about to face.
To be honest, Anna, I had the same conversation with Owen, but I don't think you're gonna get through to him.
No, I don't think I need to get through to Owen. I need to get through to Rovus. Can I talk to him?
Oh?
I mean, if you want to try, we're not going to stop you.
Owen, can I talk to him? Is there some way?
There are only two ways I can think to do so. The first is, as you suggest, waking Ravis. The second would be to connect you with him in the dreamscape.
So that is an option.
I'll go with whichever one makes you more comfortable.
Jalen volunteers.
And I'm sorry, but Hana, you'll do whichever makes him comfortable after you bathe, young lady.
Fine. You all saved me. And we're going down further no matter what we do. I just want to ensure your survival as much as possible. Because I don't want anyone else to go. None of you.
Faye gives Hana a gentle hug.
I'm still slimy. Don't touch me.
I can bathe too, sweetheart. It's all right.
Hugs.
I'm good.
But please, Owen, may I want to help too. I'm tired of being on the sidelines and not being able to do anything. If I can help protect you just a little bit. If I can talk to Ravis and maybe figure out a way to help. I want to. May I? Please.
I'll need to do some thinking. You'd best go with Faye and get yourself cleaned up in the meantime.
All right. Thank you.
Come on, Hana. You picked the exact same square.
Yeah, well.
Great minds think alike.
All right.
And good enough.
That actually did tiny bit make me cry.
Yeah,
I could hear the sniffles.
Oh, sorry, out of character. Where's Amber right now?
I think she went to her room.
No, she ran off to the
I'm in the out of
dining
character,
room.
Yeah, I'm in the dining room. Yeah, basically just shutting down.
Okay, don't mind Lucid flying around and using him to like spy on people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of character.
Okay. Where the heck is... There he is. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, I am going to look at... What am I going to look at? Is it under normal books? Or is it... No, it's not it. Fine. Maybe... There we go. Okay. Yeah, just a quick question, Josh. The Primeval Pact, was that given to us via like an actual like sheet, or this is just a common knowledge?
It was given to Faye in like a packet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Just gonna quick stop by the outside, just the outside of the bathroom. Say, hey, Faye, quick question. Can you do you still have the Primeval Pact packet on you?
It should be on my bookshelf in my room.
Thank you. All right. Quick grab the packet and just look it over. And I am going to... Where the heck is my skills? I'm going to search for a loophole in the Primeval Pact. Should that be sense motive or search?
That would be sense motive.
Gotcha. Okay, let's do that. Okay.
Not a bad roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Not too shabby.
All right. So you're pouring through the Primeval Pact, and you do see that there are potential loopholes, one of which you've unintentionally exploited.
Oh.
You know that a god can't directly harm you, but they can very easily send others to do it for you, to do it for them.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that as long as you don't attack a god, they can't attack you back.
Right. The thing, it's the thing of Jal remembers about blasphemy and transgression is a bit overbroad when it comes to certain deities.
Yes, but then you remember from the books that Ravis gave you was that blasphemy, and that was a little more well-defined. It's still vague, but a little more well-defined in that blasphemy, what is determined to the individual god or goddess.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you look through the Lolth books, and you see that what she consider, it's like you're basically safe from, you can talk to her, you can insult her all you want, and she can't personally do anything to you. She can get others to do it for her, but she can't do anything to you. But when it comes to her people, she is allowed to do their fair game for her.
Right.
I just had out of the character, I just had an idea of what we might be able to do, but I would have to run that by Ravis if Amber decides to ever talk again. In character.
assuming Amber doesn't have a claw around his neck already. All right.
Except I don't even know about any of this, so I'm a peanut gallery right now. Sorry.
Okay. So that works for Lolth, but how the heck would that work with Asmodeus?
He's under the Primeval Pact too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, should I roll another sense motive for that one?
Sure.
Okay. See how. Okay, this one for Asmodeus. Same one. Okay.
Are we gonna be doing doubles a lot today?
Asmodeus.
Same one. Yep.
I was literally thinking of the same reference.
No, it's just that I keep hearing his name and I keep thinking that song, and nobody was saying it each time his name was brought up, and finally I couldn't resist.
I said it when I met him in the whatchamacallit.
No, you said it when we freaking. You said it when we freaking got the demigod powers.
Got it.
Anyway.
All right. So you start looking through the Primeval Pact, and you're trying to apply it in your head to Asmodeus. And he is under a lot of the same restrictions, just swap out drow with devils or devil-born. And in that sense, what you also know about Asmodeus is that he likes making deals.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I put the packet back and head back to Ravis's room.
With Spybird accompanying you. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Never catch me, bird.
Call.
Please stop.
So I guess then we move to the dining room where Owen and Ivan are seeing what happened with Amber and why she immediately stormed off.
Amby. Ivan wraps around and gives her a hug and just lets her cry it out. I know. Honestly, it was a high pressure situation for all of us. You have every right to be upset. He just kind of sits there next to her and comforts her. Because honestly, he's a little speechless from the whole thing, too.
Amber? Hello?
Hana, Kelsey, look at the chat.
Yeah, I don't see Hana.
I know. She's going through the halls.
No, look at the chat.
What? What? I'm grounded? Oh. Just because I'm grounded doesn't mean I can't talk to people. I just don't get a cell phone. Okay.
You can always be a rebel and say, "Stop trying to change me, Dad."
You're not my real mum.
Thank goodness.
Hey!
Aww.
She's not.
Burn.
I mean, I'm glad you're not Simula.
Oh.
Ah.
I
Uh-huh.
was gonna say, ouch! What did I ever do to you?
No. No.
Why did I have groceries?
Okay, so are we gonna have like a fight? Is Phaethrin gonna make Hana go back to her room, or is Hana gonna be like,
No, she's
yeah,
just
no.
following her after cleaning up right quick.
Amber? I'm here. I'm safe. I promise. I'm even clean now.
It's not your fault, Hannah. She's
Amber looks up and goes blind red, crying.
Amber?
Phaethrin and Owen, y'all are gonna have to dodge, because Amber's gonna tackle run out.
Ah! I'm moving. Fun.
Amber? No.
Hana, wait. I think she needs some time to herself right now.
But
Ivan, you too.
okay. I guess some time alone could do her some good.
Hana looks at Owen. Are you okay?
It would seem that most of us are in dire emotional straits at the moment.
And does that include you?
I guess you weren't here to hear my speech to Ravus before I put him under, were you?
No, but Phaethrin filled me in.
Then you should already know what's going through my mind.
Yes, but sometimes it's nice to say it to someone new. You are not alone, Owen.
I don't think that was ever the issue.
Hmm.
I haven't had a single moment of being alone in my entire life, because even though I've lived a very solitary existence, I've always had someone looking over my shoulder and whispering,
Wow, Miller Breaker!
1 second. It's me. Hold on.
Someone looking over my shoulder and ringing the doorbell.
Thanks.
Trying to get your attention.
It's entirely possible to be alone in a crowded room.
Yes.
Sorry, that was just like the worst timing of all time.
That's okay.
I meant, Owen, that you're not alone emotionally anymore. I don't know about gods very much at all. I've never really met one. I don't know anything about them as much as the rest of you do. But I don't think, based on what I've heard about Elizamara, that he really took your feelings into account. What I'm trying to say is that you're not alone emotionally here. I've been bound by my blood since I've been here. If it weren't for you, or I'd still be scrounging around for lizards and trying not to get killed. You can. And I know you've lost people too. But we're right here for you. And we want what's best for you too. I know I do. Arkoth protected you all with everything that he had. And I'll do the same with what I have. It's not much, but it's there.
Not
And I'm
much,
not,
but it's enough.
and I'm not going to let anything happen to you either. But you have to trust me. I know that's hard, but I can't hurt you. I won't hurt you. You will save my life. Don't do anything that you're not comfortable with. At least on your terms. But I want to help.
What was that?
Jetpack, it sounds like.
Nope, it's salad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My food just got delivered, that's all.
Oh, okay. Owen.
He needed
Oh.
time to think. I let him have it. Just wanted to tell him that.
I just want to ask one thing. Will you release Ravis before we reach the next layer? We are going to need his help for Lolth, as Hana said.
I don't know.
Why do you not know?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Very well. Come on, Hana. It's time for you to get some sleep.
All right.
And Ivan gives Hana a big hug before she goes.
Thank you.
Just know that
You
it's
know, once you get used to them, hugs aren't that bad.
well, you're gonna get plenty more where that came from.
With this little one around, it's quite mandatory.
It's like a rite of passage with me, and I poop her on the nose.
Rite of passage? You would hug a tree if it smiled at you.
Jesus
Come along now.
Christ! Okay, my it won't let me. She's
What happened? Where did Hana go?
Oh,
she's
she went on
flying
the
all
wall.
over the place. I don't know what happened. She flew away.
She sprouted wings like her grandmother. Anyway.
Spread your tiefling wings and fly away.
And now I must go. My planet needs me.
Hana,
What?
Hana, if you like, I could make
No,
your...
I want him here. I want him here.
Okay.
Good night, Daddy.
Faye comes in and gives Hana another hug and a gentle kiss on the top of her head before she turns to leave.
Hana heads to sleep.
Now Faye is looking for Amber.
I thought you were the one saying that no one should go see her now.
She just wants to check and make sure she didn't run out of, because I couldn't find Amber before. She wants to make sure that Amber didn't run out of the manor in her distress.
Well,
I can
she
assure
said she
you
curled up
that
in the
she
corner.
did not run out.
Okay, there she is.
She curled up on the floor, it said, so she's okay.
I didn't see it, so yeah.
Amber's make camp on the floor. Good night, everybody.
Floor buddies!
This is not fun. I don't like being depressed. I'm out of character right now. This sucks.
Yeah, being depressed sucks.
Being depressed sucks. I don't like it.
Very vexing.
Oh, and Ivan doesn't disturb her, but he does play a little song like outside of her door.
I'm not even there.
No, you're right over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know where here is. I just found the little corner and hungered down.
Yeah, there's the room to the north of you is just all beds.
Yeah.
She was running in blind distress. I've done that. You don't exactly think where you're going.
No, I've done it, but too. The last time I did that, it was when I lost.
We don't have to get into personal stuff right now if you don't want to.
That's okay. Okay.
I mean, it's been 8 years. But yeah, last time I did something like that, I sat on the floor.
Aww.
But don't worry, my stepdad picked me up.
Yay!
Aww.
Cute.
Okay. No, Faye just when she sees Amber, she's like, you could go lay down in your room if you want, but I won't make you. Just try to get some rest, okay? And that's all she says to her before going to look for Jalarum.
Ivan moves a little bit closer. He doesn't touch her though. He just kind of moves in a little bit closer.
Jalarum waves. Hello.
You're in here again.
Yep.
I had a feeling you would be.
Mm-hmm. For brevity's sake, I'll relay the information that I figured out to Phaethrin about the Primeval Pact, both for Lolth and Asmodeus.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. That kind of puts my white spider theory out the window, kind of.
I suppose so. I'm beginning to suspect that Owen doesn't know what he's looking for with Ravis.
That's why I want to go in with Hana. Because hopefully they'll get an answer. Because I don't know. Owen's not the best person to get information out of. Either.
No, he's not. And Faye sounds distinctly displeased when she says that.
I just wish I could figure out a strategy to deal with Lolth, and at the same time,
While we don't have... While Ravis is like this, we have no idea what we're up against, really. I've done some reading and studying, of course, but I'm not going to pretend like my knowledge will compare to that of a drowse.
Nope.
We need Ravis, and we could also use... When we fought Balzabul, we were far weaker than we would have been if he were awake.
Yeah.
It was only desperation for Hana's safety that let us win.
It was I hate to say it, but it was luck that we managed to vivisect a slug.
And even after that, he still refuses to.
So what should we do?
I have a thought.
And what's that?
Faye starts talking to him strictly in Elvish in case any eavesdroppers decide to listen in.
Okay. But this is just translated for... okay, good.
I'm gonna whisper it to you. There's a reason she's speaking in Elvish after all.
Okay, go ahead.
As a shout out to one of our favorite listeners, spoilers.
Handy actress. Spoilers.
Oh, and speaking of which, how was that last episode, eh?
Okay, enough.
She's gonna kill us.
She's
gonna kill us.
We thought Balzabul got vivisected. Yeah, we ain't seen nothing yet.
Speaking of episodes, I think we might be at our 100th. I think the last one might have been our 100th one, so since we missed saying it last time, woo!
Really? Oh, man. I feel like we should have done something special. Like,
I mean, we saved Hana.
We saved Hana and Arkoth was redeemed. I think that counts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's pretty significant.
No. I meant like a Trump for the intro or something. You know what? Never mind. I'll shut up.
Whatever.
Whatever. I could have done an art piece for it.
We could still do that when it comes out.
That is true.
So this is all going to get edited out later.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Anyways, depressed.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just waiting on.
I'm sorry. The talking got me distracted.
Okay.
It's okay.
Look, are you nuts?
Am I?
I mean, granted, it's probably something I would do, but still.
Okay, so he confirmed it. He is nuts then.
Okay, Faye gives him a smirk. So, first of all, I wonder what you think of your own sanity, if that is your counter-argument.
Joel has to think of it. Yeah, okay, I got nothing. But
at this point, I see no other way. I don't think I haven't thought long and hard about this.
Oh boy. Just, I suggest to be on the safe side, I suggest casting Mage Armor, just in case.
1 second, just need to quickly do something.
Yeah.
If I need to cast Mage Armor, that only proves why I must do it. Don't you think?
Joel just like has his hand to his forehead, just thinking about it, and just reluctantly sighs and yeah, crap. We don't really have a choice, do we?
No, we don't. We can't keep going like this. Believe me, I'm not pleased about this. I mean, remind me, Chalaram, which one of us made that deal with Glazia, and which one of us staked their soul by the river Styx watching them?
We both made a deal with Glazia.
No. I'm the one who signed the contract.
True. All right. If you don't get results, then you have my Go ahead.
Faye takes a deep breath and she just turns and walks out. Not another word.
Someone blowing their nose in the background?
That was me, sorry.
Okay.
I was cleaning my glasses.
Alright. Alright. Anything else?
Are you guys gonna do what you were planning on doing?
It's not going to be until morning.
I see.
Alright. Walking out.
Ivan is just kind of slumped up against the wall playing his lute, and he has his pillow by his side because he thinks he's probably just going to sleep there just so he can keep watch over Amber.
Oh, why are you so pure? Must protect.
I expect big hugs from Finn at BronyCon.
Huge hugs.
Same.
Yep.
You be quiet. I know. You're fine.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I see Owen's eavesdropping.
Or cameramanning.
Or cameraman, and
Well, I have to be the cameraman because what I see is what the audience sees.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking about is from the Question Girls review. How are you getting this footage? Investigative journalism. You just see a silver stream covered in paint. A silver shill.
But yeah, Ivan's not really doing all that much. He's just kind of slumping back against the wall playing his lute, trying to fall asleep, but his head is kind of too full of thoughts right now to be tired. So he just does whatever he does when he feels upset or angry or any kind of emotional. He just strums away. Having occasional peeks over at Amber to make sure she's okay.
Methinks it's bedtime.
It is bedtime, yeah.
Well, Ivan's sticking around. Amber looks like she's sticking around. So who is actually in bed?
Faye is.
Jalarum is. Ravis, and so is Ravis, but he kind of has no.
That was so
voluntariness of-
unnecessary.
The voluntariness of that is debatable.
So, next step is probably my discretion, isn't it?
I think so.
If Hana is asleep, and Jalarum is asleep, and Faithurin is asleep, Ivan is asleep, and Amber is asleep, then I'd be the only one awake, wouldn't I?
I mean, Amber is like in and out, you know? She's not going back to bed. She's just gonna camp out.
Yeah.
Okay.
In or out. She'll fall asleep in and out.
Oh, the humming's back.
Wait.
Usually good things happen when you hum, but right now it's terrifying.
I'm sure you've been terrified before when I've been humming.
No, it always
You-
makes me laugh.
You have a hidden evil within you, Doc, every now and then.
Oh,
The hum brings it out.
What do you mean hidden?
I always thought that my humming was me thinking.
Well, it is you thinking, but every now and then there's a hint of scheming behind it.
No, this is more conniving. Scheming's a bit different.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm gonna die.
Which I enjoyed this side of Doc, so I'm going to be quiet now.
Okay. So, I assume at this point, everyone is asleep, including Owen, which means it is time to return to the dreamscape.
Yes.
All right.
Where the dream warriors.
So at that point, I must ask you a question. Are you bringing anyone with you?
One at a time, yes.
There we go.
Jeez! That was a sound.
That was a sound.
I'm excited!
All right,
You?
so
Really?
you-
Oh, shush!
So, in that case, you once again enter Ravis's dreamscape, and you see his city. And the door in front of you, you see a whole bunch of little lights going off in the room in front of you.
All right, I can walk in.
Okay. 1 minute. Why is that being that? Why is Roll20 being done? All right. You walk
Is it
in.
because
and
you're-
you...
Is it because your
See-
camera's on?
No. Shouldn't do that. Should probably turn that off. Okay.
Yes, you should, dear.
Okay. Anywho, you walk in, and Ravis turns and looks around at you, and immediately you see that familiar flash of recognition that Ravis now realizes that he's in a dream again, and that familiar pause of the dream, like everything begins to like become all frozen and wavy and ethereal.
Princess Luna, what? I'm sorry.
So,
Rather simply looks at Owen and waits for him to speak.
I've gotten requests from others who wanted to speak with you here.
There's a brief flash of surprise in Ravis's eyes, but then he just nods.
You are okay with this?
I do not see why I would have a reason to object. Besides, it's not like I have any power to refuse.
Power, perhaps not. But you still have a choice.
Do I?
I could end the dreamscape here if you are not interested in speaking with others in the party. Then I don't see a reason to bring them here. That is your choice.
I already told you. I have no objections to it.
Let's see, who do I want to bring in first?
Why do you have to sound like that when you say it?
You sound so ominous.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Who do I want to stick into my pot of boiling water first and then eat them up in stew?
Please stop.
No,
Stop.
the district cat is gone.
Yeah.
Not my intention.
We know. It's just
Fooled
it's
us.
so wonderful.
You have a natural ability to sound ominous.
Yeah, speaking of which, play Vanguard Knights. He plays a wonderful antagonist.
Dog would be considered the natural evil. Josh is the subtle evil.
I think
it's
that's
subtle.
backwards.
How's that backwards?
Because Josh is the dungeon master. And evil's pretty much on his forehead at this
No,
point.
no. His form of evil is like the Joker in your face evil. Dog's is more natural. He can come out at you at any second, and you'll never see it coming.
Tell me for
Yeah,
one
but you just called
second.
Josh's evil more subtle.
Yeah.
That's not what Joker style is. It's subtle.
No, Joker's style is the obvious one.
Joker style is like the complete opposite of subtle. He's loud and boisterous, while Batman is like dark and brooding. He's like the complete opposite of Batman.
Oh my gosh, we're tangenting.
In
Stop.
any case,
We are getting off topic.
Shall we just...
William,
Sorry,
I know what
that's
you're
my
going
fault.
to do. Shut it.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Shall we?
Okay. So, Owen's first thought is actually to summon Faithurin.
What?
Or
So, whether she wants to come, she
Yeah.
has to make that choice.
Yes.
too late.
Now, does Vaethurin want to come?
She has no idea what's happening, so I guess there's not a whole lot of will resistance. She just went to bed.
All right. Vaethurin materializes right next to Owen.
I have to find us on the map now.
Top right should be.
Rabba-blabba-fla. I was absolutely
left.
not.
Top left.
I found us. I found us. It's like I was not expecting that in the slightest.
Yes, I figured you wouldn't.
I hate you.
All right. So
What? What is this?
This is my dreams.
Owen?
I just love how she just immediately goes, Owen.
You insisted that we needed Ravus's help. You now have a chance to speak with him directly. I thought you would approve.
We need Ravus awake. I mean more than just his information. Pardon me, Ravus. I don't mean to speak of you as if you're not there.
Ravus just holds up a hand that just to gesture, go ahead.
What am I doing here, Owen? What are we doing here?
If you wanted to speak with him, now is your opportunity.
I wanted you to wake him.
Is there nothing that you want to ask him now?
Oh, there's plenty of things I would say to him. But considering I was suddenly summoned into a dream, without my knowledge or consent, when you had two people who wished to speak with him other than me, why me?
I wanted to see what you were willing to do. And Ravus is most interested in speaking with anyone but me.
I can't imagine why that would be.
And I believe you have just given a perfect demonstration of why I am not willing to speak with you, Owen. As she said, you decided to take matters in your own hands and make decisions for everyone else, make plans for everyone else.
Why do you think I summoned her first instead of the two others who actually asked me?
Exactly. You are doing what you want to do and ignoring everyone else's plans.
And quite simply put, Ravis isn't the only one who's tired of it.
I understand.
I don't think you do.
Now, this is pretty much what I expected would happen. And I understand that this is how both you and Faither feel. So, now that I have that, I will leave you be, Faither, and you need not worry about this any further. So, Faither, I return back to her own dreamscape.
Bye, Felicia.
What is this? Dog, you're evil!
No.
Yeah, you're being a little
You're evil!
You're being a little evil.
Robert just raises an eyebrow.
Did you just remember he could do that?
No, I knew he was about to.
Ravis just raises an eyebrow. Truly, the power here plays no role whatsoever.
Why is this a power play?
Because you're making it very clear that it is either your way or no one's way. You can do anything you want, and no one can stop you. Trust me, I'm well familiar with that attitude.
Why do you think I summoned her for your sake?
I don't.
Then why would you
summoned
consider
her.
that power play?
You summoned her to make a point. What that point is, I'm still not sure. But it certainly wasn't for our sake, nor was it for hers. Oh, out of character. I meant for him to say my sake, nor it was for hers, not ours.
There are still others.
All right.
And I still have no objections.
Okay. Next, I am going to get a sense for how Ivan is feeling.
Oh,
All right. You prod Ivan's dream. Ivan, do you accept?
I'm just getting a sense for how he's feeling. I'm not trying to summon him. Not yet.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So I want to hear how Ivan is feeling at the moment.
Confuse me.
Well, Ivan, how are you feeling at the moment?
Well, honestly, I'm kind of in the same boat as Amber, kind of on and off sleep. I'm not really getting a lot of rest. I'm just kind of lots of thoughts in my mind and upset.
And in that case, Owen, you try feeling his dream and the connection is very shaky. If you bring Ivan into the dream, it's not going to be a reliable connection.
I could ask him a question, though.
Mm-hmm. You could.
Would you wish to speak with Ravis?
Oh, sure, you ask him.
Yeah. I already knew exactly how you were feeling, Ellie.
He's got your number.
Oh, I hate you so much, Doc. I'm gonna kill you at BronyCon.
You know, you always say that, but you never follow through. I cannot even count how many times you threatened me. And
Okay, Josh, she almost murdered me at the Los Angeles Zoo. Doc can vouch for this because I used him as a shield. I had to use Doc as a shield.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah. Anyways,
I forget. Okay.
I remember.
All right. Anyways.
Whoa.
So I'm waiting for an answer from Ivan.
Well, If possible, I would like to speak to him, actually.
All right.
If you are in a more settled state of sleep, then I can maintain the connection. If your mind keeps going elsewhere, I'm not so sure I can.
Ivan takes one last look at Amber and plays a little lullaby on his lute to try and doze off, and it works. And then he's in a more blissful sleep.
Hey.
I see what you did there.
Oh, okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
All right, Ivan wants to speak to Ravis.
All right.
Hey.
What's up?
Ravis just nods in acknowledgement to Ivan.
Well, I'm just going to keep this brief and simple. A lot of the group has been questioning whether or not to bring you back. And I mostly value the good of the group. And if they feel that we're going to need your assistance to get through this next layer, I'm not only willing to agree with them, but I also want to ask you personally while you're here. Would you be willing to come back and help?
The only reason I'm not already out there helping you at this moment is because, well, I'm a little trapped, he says, looking at Owen.
That still doesn't answer his question.
Actually, out of character,
kinda
kind of does.
did.
He directly answered it. He said not only yes, but I would be out there already helping you if it was his own choice.
Okay.
Well, my question is, for the final layer, would you be willing to do it for yourself or for everybody else? If we do set you free, what would your main motivation be?
This was never about myself. Even before I met you, I didn't expect to come out of this alive, but if I could free my people in the process, then that would have been a noble death. And as much as I'd like to pretend otherwise, I want you all to survive this too.
Spoken like a true member of the party.
Rathus actually smiles, but it's a tinge of sadness to that smile.
Ivan goes over and, he doesn't know if Ravis is okay with a hug, but he does, give him, offer his hand for a handshake.
Ravis does shake the hand. The handshake is stiff, but it's surprisingly genuine for Ravis.
I can't speak for everybody in the party or what they see in you, but I see someone slowly growing more comfortable with being a part of our little posse, and to be honest, it couldn't make me happier. If you do...
You're a unique person, Ivan. I'll give you that.
Well, let's just say that if it comes to a vote of whether or not I think you should join us, I would love to see you awake again.
Well, I suppose I'll hope that this is a democracy, and he looks at Owen, and not a dictatorship.
Assault!
Right? So salted in here, I'm questioning if Sweetie Bloom's back.
I'm dying for some cookies right now. Ugh.
Cookies.
All right. I assume that that's everything Ivan wanted to say.
Yeah, he gives him a little wave goodbye before he fades away.
Okay.
Excuse me. Ugh, that wasn't pleasant. Sorry.
It's all good.
I don't know whether Amber is even able to sleep at all this night. I may not even be able to reach her.
She is asleep. There's not much emotion, but she is asleep.
Okay. I can reach out to her the same way I reached out to Ivan, asking how she's feeling, whether she wants to speak with Ravis.
All right. Amber, you feel the prodding of your mind and you hear that question asked in no one's voice. What is your reply?
She says nothing.
Okay, then.
She's basically emotionless.
Well, if she does not want to speak with Ravis, I can at least give Ravis a sense for how Amber is currently feeling, even if I'm not pulling her out of her own dreamscape.
Ravis, when he gets that, first of all, actually, Ravis says, "What is this?"
Amber is currently inconsolable.
Who died?
Say again?
Who died?
Arkoth, I don't suppose you could technically say died, but he's no longer with us.
What happened?
He fulfilled his ultimate goal, rather unexpectedly.
There's a couple of things that goes through Ravis's head. There's a look of surprise, lack of understanding, and then relief, followed by almost like he's surprised and concerned.
Question DM, does Amber sense Ravis?
I could make it so if that's what Amber wants.
No, it's just a simple question. If not, it's okay.
No.
Okay, she does not. Good. I mean, if she did, I have a plan. It'd be kind of dramatic. If she does not, then it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's not what you would think, though.
Okay.
Anyways.
So she's going to be stabbing him with a spoon, not a fork.
No, not even that, dude. You have no idea.
Tangent.
Put it this way, I had to come up with something else.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Ravis was able to feel what Amber is feeling, even if they weren't able to see each other. So, next on the list would be bringing Jalarum.
All right. you feel for Jalarum's presence, and Jalarum, you during your dream you feel Owen's consciousness probing against the back of your mind. I
already know that he wants to be here, so there's not as much purpose in asking whether or not he wants to talk to Ravis.
I
Did you add in the pop sound
Do
effect?
it again. Stop! I wasn't being serious.
I love the pop. Do the pop.
Jalen looks around and is like, oh, so this must be the Underdark.
Yes.
A true sunshiny place.
Hey, Ravis.
How have you been faring while I've been asleep?
Well, we managed to slay the Knowledgeable.
Good. I expected you could accomplish that, but I wasn't entirely sure.
Well, took a bit of a nudge. and two people almost getting digested.
Owen mentioned something about Arkoth. I'm assuming he had something to do with this nudge?
Yeah, you may see her later, but Hana was held prisoner by Balzabul, and
her death must have been what inspired Arkoth. This is not good.
Well, more to spite Asmodeus, and then Mephistopheles showed up, and now he's in control of both Cania and Maladomini after we slayed Balzabul.
I see. Now I know the cause of Amber's mental state.
Speaking of mental state, how have you been?
I suppose this is probably the best that I could ask for, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I see a distinct lack of something involving a particular spider.
You found my marks.
How painful is it to receive one?
I have a piece of metal burn itself into my skin until it's stuck there permanently. Take a guess.
I'm sorry, that was kind of a stupid question.
The sass.
Not
The
clean.
monotone sass.
Luna and Corva, drop the mic.
Yeah.
I kind of walked myself into that one, didn't I?
And here I thought I was the sass master around here.
But anyway, we were attacked. I'm not sure if this is connected, but we were attacked by a couple of Lolth's retrievers.
I should have expected that. In fact, I almost did.
I'm not sure that has to do with anything with the red spider, but...
No, the red spider is visions that I see. Once every month, I get testy when it happens.
Shut
But
up.
I can't.
how do you know when the game starts?
Depends on the game. Usually, I see a sign of the spider.
So
And
yeah,
then, depending on the color, I know what I'm supposed to do next.
well, if I'm correct, I think the next book would, the next spider would have to you tell a lie to protect your reputation.
Yes.
So you haven't seen the purple spider, have you?
No, I have not.
My concern is moving forward. I relay the information about Lolth, what I got from the Primeval Pact.
And what have you managed to deduce from that? I assume you have a strategy in mind?
Not exactly. All I was able to muster up is that she can't attack us, but she can send people after us.
Ravis nods. Yes, I have been thinking of that for a long time.
Probably. Let me ask you something. The White Spider, the game is to utterly destroy your worst enemy. Is Lolth your worst enemy?
Yes, but I do not need a white spider to do it, and besides, there are many drow who decide to play one of the games even before receiving a spider, hoping to receive her favor early without having to be asked for it. Ambition is something that my people often share.
I just want to get through this, and I know I want to help you as best we can.
I appreciate that.
I wish I could just figure out a strategy to work around that. Actually, maybe we can brainstorm. Give me a sec. I'm gonna roll sense motive, to think about this. We're in a mindscape. Let's brainstorm this.
Ravas holds up a hand.
Why not? Yeah.
I have no issue doing that, but if I am to do it, I'd prefer to do it awake and in the presence of everyone else, not merely one-on-one. But I trust you more than others, Jalaram.
Looks at Owen's like, I understand that. But we could really use your help, and hopefully the next person can help you out. But thanks, Ravis. And just to let you know, if one of the spiders shows up and you have to betray a best friend, just give me a nudge, and I'll happily submit.
Believe me, if I betray anyone, you'll be the first to know.
And I'll be prepared. All right, Owen. All right, Owen. All right, I think I'm ready to go back to sleep, or at least my own dreamscape.
I should not be as amused by the salt as I am.
Nope, Owen.
If that is all you wish to talk about, then yes, I can dismiss Jalram back to his own dreamscape.
Away with the peasant.
You know, you're not wrong.